Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. A former United States champion recently stated that he was open to returning to WWE, creatively led by Triple H, down the line if the opportunity came his way. Following his debut on the indie circuit, Baron Corbin, who now works under the name Thompson, has made it clear that he wasn't ruling out a return to the Stamford-based promotion. Corbin had a topsy-turvy stint in WWE from 2012 to 2024. His stint ended in November last year when his contract wasn't renewed. The 40-year-old star competed in his first match since his departure at the recent The People vs. GCW event, where he lost to Josh Barnett. Though fans were rooting for his win, even in loss, the former NXT Tag Team Champion left a great impression, setting the stage for a promising run on the indie circuit. He recently sat down for a chat with Chris Van Vliet of the Inside 2 podcast, where Baron Corbin was quizzed about potentially returning to his former stomping grounds. The former US champion stated that he wasn't angry that his deal wasn't renewed and that he was open to taking back his talent to the company. Elsewhere in the chat, the erstwhile King Corbin spoke candidly about the Stamford-based promotion not offering him a new contract after his previous deal expired. The 40-year-old explained that since he had reinvented himself after being sent down to NXT by the Triple H-led creative team in 2023, he wasn't expecting to be cut. The former Mr. Money in the Bank's resume speaks for itself, and there's no doubt several companies could come knocking at this door. In the world of professional wrestling, few stories resonate as deeply as those of wrestlers who once ruled the industry, walked away from it, and later found themselves considering a return. These stories often carry an air of mystery, intrigue, and curiosity. Recently, one of the industry's biggest and most beloved stars, a two-time champion, confirmed that despite his past differences with WWE, he holds no ill will toward the company and is open to a potential return. His comments have sent shockwaves through the wrestling world, leading fans to wonder what this could mean for both the wrestler and the company. For fans of professional wrestling, the name of this two-time champion is iconic. He earned his place in the annals of WWE history after achieving success that many dream of but few realize. His rise to the top wasn't instant, nor was it without its struggles. However, his undeniable charisma, in-ring skills, and larger-than-life persona quickly turned him into a fan favorite. With each championship victory, his legend grew, and it seemed as though the world was at his feet. Yet, in the unpredictable world of professional wrestling, even the brightest stars are subject to the whims of the industry. While the champion's career with WWE was marked by highs and triumphs, it wasn't without its share of lows. Public disputes, creative differences, and a changing industry landscape led him to leave WWE for greener pastures. This departure, however, wasn't marked by bitterness or animosity. Rather, it was a decision made out of a desire to explore new opportunities and chart a different path. Despite the initial shock of his exit, fans continued to support their champion, and he carved out a successful career elsewhere. Yet, there remained a lingering question. Would he ever return to the company that helped make him a global superstar? In a recent interview, the two-time champion made headlines by addressing the topic of his potential WWE return. "I hold no ill will," he said with sincerity, expressing that, despite their past differences, he has no animosity toward WWE or its leadership. His words have been met with surprise and excitement, as many fans had assumed that the relationship between the star and the company was beyond repair. The phrase, "I hold no ill will," carries immense weight, especially in the context of professional wrestling, where rivalries, grudges, and personal egos often run deep. For this champion to express such a sentiment suggests a level of maturity and growth that not only speaks to his own personal journey, but also to the changing nature of WWE itself. Over the years, WWE has undergone significant transformations. With the rise of new talent, the expansion of its global footprint, and the shift in leadership after the passing of Vince McMahon's reign, the company has entered a new era. It is a period marked by an increased willingness to collaborate with past stars, and even bring back former champions who may have once felt sidelined or underappreciated. This openness to reconciliation could be the very reason why the two-time champion has reconsidered his stance and is now entertaining the idea of a WWE return. For a wrestler to leave a company as large as WWE, it often involves a complex mix of creative frustration, dissatisfaction with booking, or simply a desire to branch out into other ventures. During the champion's time away, WWE has undergone several significant shifts that could help explain why his outlook has changed. First and foremost, the transition of WWE's leadership under Triple H has played a critical role in bringing about a new atmosphere within the company. Known for his deep respect for the business, Triple H has made it a point to value the legacies of past superstars. Under his leadership, WWE has shown a growing commitment to acknowledging the contributions of former champions and offering them the opportunity to return, not just for one-off appearances, but as part of ongoing storylines that respect their legacy. For this two-time champion, this shift in perspective could be a major factor in his open-mindedness about returning. Triple H has a long history with this wrestler, having been both a colleague and a rival in the ring. Their shared history and mutual respect could create the perfect environment for a potential collaboration. In addition to leadership changes, the rise of digital platforms and the expansion of WWE's global reach could provide more opportunities for this two-time champion. A return to WWE could now come with greater flexibility, allowing the wrestler to explore creative ideas while maintaining a level of autonomy in his character and career path. This might be a far cry from the creative constraints that some talent faced during his earlier time with the company. The prospect of a two-time champion returning to WWE sparks a flood of possibilities for captivating storylines and dream matches. Wrestling fans are notorious for their fervent imaginations, and the idea of a champion with such a storied career re-entering the WWE universe opens the door to countless opportunities. From a storyline perspective, WWE could easily craft an engaging narrative that ties into the wrestler's past. A return could involve a redemption arc, revisiting unfinished business with former foes or rekindling rivalries that fans still hold dear. There's also the potential for a tag team reunion, where the champion could align with past partners or even current stars to create a brand new dynamic. On the match front, the excitement is palpable. Wrestlers have come and gone, and new stars have risen to prominence during the champion's absence. The clash of generations could provide some of the most electrifying matches WWE fans have ever witnessed. Imagine this two-time champion facing off against current top-tier competitors like Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, or Cody Rhodes. The possibility of seeing his name in the same sentence as these modern-day greats is enough to leave any wrestling fan on the edge of their seat. Of course, beyond the business side of things, the potential return of this champion to WWE is also deeply personal. Over the years, he has openly discussed his love for the industry, the fans, and the sacrifices that come with being a top-tier wrestler. Despite leaving WWE, he never severed his connection with the sport or his fan base. For the champion, a return to WWE would mark the culmination of a journey that began with passion and a love for the business. It would also serve as a testament to his resilience and ability to evolve both inside and outside the ring. When the two-time champion stated that he holds no ill will toward WWE and is open to a return, he didn't just surprise the wrestling world, he sparked hope. Hope for fans who still yearn for the moments they shared with their hero. Hope for WWE, which has long benefited from the stars of its past. And hope for the champion himself, as he reconsiders a place in a company that helped make him a global icon. Ultimately, the story of this wrestler is one of growth, reconciliation, and possibility. Whether or not his return to WWE becomes a reality, his openness to it speaks volumes about his journey, the evolution of WWE, and the unpredictable nature of professional wrestling. For now, fans can only wait and wonder, will this two-time champion make his triumphant return to the WWE ring? Only time will tell, but one thing's for certain, the wrestling world will be watching closely.